What is up, everybody? It is your boy Namean Lion back in the building. And boy, do we have a good one for you this week. This is WTFW Podcast, episode 7. And I'm excited. We are here and we're doing it, and it's all thanks to you guys, the fans, the listeners, the people interacting. Y'all know that I love interacting with the fans. I love to be able to hear what y'all think and what you guys want to talk about. That's what makes this great. So keep interacting with us. Keep sending us your trash fire lists. Follow us on Twitter. It's WTFW trash at WTFW trash. So follow us on Twitter. We'll follow you back. And yeah, we got Kanye Twitty on vacation. So I'm going to be doing this one solo this week. But y'all know me. I like to get it started. So let's get right into it with some fire of the week. First of all, Randy's promos. Fire. Everything he does when he talks, the legend killer. He is excellent on the mic. He's a 20-year vet. I remember when he first started, and he's always been good on the mic, but it's just becoming exceptional. So I'm happy to see it when he talks to the Usos and, just looks at them with this, like, who do you think you are kind of attitude. He even said something like, John Cena is a better champ than you ever will be to Roman Reigns. And I love that. That was fire. More fire. Sami Zayn coming out in a Bloodline shirt. I think that is great. That is fire. The fact that Paul Heyman is just leading him on, making him think that he's part of the Bloodline and that everything he's doing is going to be a benefit to him. I love the storytelling. It's great. We got Riddle finally doing the Bro Derek, his own finisher in the ring. It's amazing to see. He's been so long. He has been doing the RKO, Randy's moves in the ring, and it's great to finally see him comfortable enough to do his own moves. This tag team has been through the roof amazing. Everything they're doing is fire. So I'm happy to see that as well. We have Raquel Gonzalez. I think she looks amazing for only being her second match on the main roster. Y'all know how I feel about Ronda. I don't even have to talk about it. It irritates me just talking about her. But I think Raquel made that match what it was. She stepped up her second match on the main roster, and she's fighting Ronda for the title, and I love it. So that is fire. I think I talked about it last week, but I'm gonna put on the perma fire list, Gunther's chops. The man slaps the soul out of you, and I love it. It is absolute fire, perma fire. I would never want to get hit with one of those. Like I said, it sounds like you can hear it from a state away. The man is just beating you to death. Butch, I love his gimmick. He's like a dog off a leash, and I love it. It's funny to me. We all know his character in NXT, Pete Dunne, was amazing. I loved him there. I love to see what he's doing here. It's cool that he's getting all this TV time. The whole dog off the leash gimmick to me is fire. It's funny, and I like the way they play with it. So that to me is fire. There's a lot to talk about this week. A lot of fire, a lot of trash, plenty of lunchable breaks, but we got a treat for you guys. And I'm excited about it. So I think I might just jump right into it because I've been waiting. I know y'all have been waiting. And it's finally here. Mr. and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan finally responded. And they gave us a response to me and Kanye calling them out about putting Nikita Lyons on the trash list, and we're going to get a response from them. So let's just jump right in, hear what they have to say, and we will talk about it right afterwards. So here for y'all, Mr. and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan.
I want to send a what's up to my man, Trash Twitty. That's right, I said it. And I got 2 words for you. And now it ain't suck it. It's takeover time with none other than Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan. How you doing today, my love?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Well, no, I take that back. I'm not pretty good. I'm here to set the record straight because, you know, people want to use my name to get clout. People want to use Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan and Miss Casual Wrestling Fan to get a little clout for their little WTFW show. But guess what? You asked for us. You called us out. We're here. And we're going to give you the casual trash list, the casual fire list, and a couple casual lunchable breaks for you guys. But I got to address my man, Trash Man Twitty. Because I seen the little casual trash fan. I ain't even mad at you. You know what? I'll be trash. Because guess what? I'm the best piece of trash they got out there, ain't I, babe? Hey, the next man trash, the next man's trash. So, with that being said, we're going to head straight into our list. Just for you guys listening at home. And number 1, because everybody's been questioning us about this, like all of a sudden we don't know wrestling. If you follow me, Vegas will pay you. But if I say Nikita Lyons is trash, then all of a sudden people want to question my wrestling knowledge. Nikita Lyons is trash, is she not?
Yeah, she's trash.
She's trash. Do you hear me? And you know what? I can miss 2 matches at WrestleMania, but I don't know who's trash.
Right.
Nikita Lyons is trash. She has horrible kicks. You guys give Ronda Rousey so much horrible vitriol about her punches look weak and look fake. Nikita Lyons' kicks look horrible. And she's supposed to be an actual kickboxer. I question that off the jump.
If that's true, I hope not.
I hope
she
not.
Comes off a little sloppy to me.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. If that's true, then that's probably why she's wrestling, because she washed out as a kickboxer.
True.
Because those kicks look horrible.
True.
They don't look good. They're not fast. They're inaccurate. She doesn't look strong to me. And I'm gonna say this: if they plan on putting the NXT championship on her, that's the worst thing that could happen.
Possibly.
She's trash. What did she tell you the first week? Your mama was a blank. That's what she said. Her mama was a Rolling Stone. Not Papa, but mama was a free spirit and out there doing what she does. Do I give a blank about what your mama was doing?
Nope.
Why are you telling me that your mama did stuff? No offense. I'm gonna keep it PG. But that doesn't matter to me, the viewer.
It does have nothing to do with her gimmick either.
Not at all. Who cares? Oh, you do hip hop music. Well, you ain't sung one time. Why does that matter? Why are you telling us about yourself if you're not using that in your gimmick?
She did wear headphones at one point.
Oh, yes, she did. Oh, Lord
That's
have
what
mercy.
we all do in the booth, ain't it?
Yes. She thought, man.
Read between the lions. Ha ha.
I like that. Trash. Absolute track garbage. Waste management. Like, what's going on here? And then you guys want to sit up here and give Last Legend, oh, she's trash. No. Last Legend is the best heel coming up right now. Give Last Legend 6 to 8 months. Yeah. And I promise you all going to be saying, Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan called it. Do you see her kicks? Do you see her big boot when she puts it on the chin?
Very powerful.
That's believable. That's what a kick should look like. Do you see her heel work? That's what we're looking for. Now, Nikita Lyons, I don't have no type of love for that. No. I think she doesn't have a good gimmick. And you know what? I'm going to start wasting my time on her because she's trash.
Next.
Now, you guys might have a problem with our next one.
You might.
But guess what?
Sorry.
We don't care.
Okay.
Because we taking over WTFW. And number 2 on the casual trash list goes to who?
Alexa
Bliss. Her squashing Sonya Deville is trash.
Her supposedly changed gimmick, trash. She is the same person she was a few months ago. Come on, please. Trash. If you're going to change someone, change them.
Lily, trash.
Poor Lindley. Yeah, she is trash.
Her new music, trash.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss is not doing it for me, and I would much rather see Sonya Deville up and coming as a good heel. But you know what? We're going to keep it pushing. We gave Alexa Bliss hers, and this one ain't no surprise for the next trash. It goes to Liv Morgan.
Yep.
And guess what? I bet you guys kind of agree. She's been trash lately.
She's like a misfit trying to find where she fits, but there's no plan here.
Yeah, she's that one puzzle piece that doesn't have a place.
Nope.
She's floundering, you guys, and they should have kept Ruby Soho over Liv Morgan.
Yes.
Because guess what? Liv got a chance at the title. They gave her a chance to get the movement, and she didn't get it.
Nope.
I didn't feel it. Did you feel it?
Nope.
I don't like Becky, but I was rooting for Becky against her.
Becky fan.
I mean, come on. Guess what? We're going to keep it pushing. Who's next on the list? Oh, okay. So we're going to give you a Lunchable break. Brought to you by the Casual Wrestling Crew. Our first Lunchable break goes to none other than Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss.
Agreed.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I don't see Madcap as being somebody credible for the future. I like bum-ass Corbin way better.
They're both just exhausting to me.
Yes, like the feud is way too long. Let them move on. But I guess they can't. Because Madcap, what's he going to do next? And then what's Happy going to do next? I'm tired of Happy.
Yeah.
I'm tired of Madcap.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of talking about him. So we're going to move on again. Okay. So this next trash. Now I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying. Okay. This is not contradictory, but just listen. The next trash goes to the Judgment Day. Not the group. Not Judgment Day, the part of it. Why would they put the in front of Judgment Day? The group should just be called Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I feel like it hits a lot harder.
Yes.
The first week when they said Judgment Day, it just sounds good.
Yes.
That's fire. But putting the in front of it sounds like Vinnie Mac trying to add his little special sauce on it to make it sound better. And I hate it. Trash. And we're going to move on again to, okay, another trash that nobody's probably going to give us any type of crap about this one.
Probably.
It's simple. The women's tag team division.
Yes. It's
Naomi
horrible.
and Sasha told you guys it's trash. And if the champions say it's trash, then obviously the Casual Wrestling Crew says it's trash. So we're going to move on to our second Lunchable break, brought to you by the Casual Wrestling Crew. And it goes to, and I'm sorry, DJ, but it goes to Veer Mahan. I'm tired of seeing him squashing nobodies. And yes, I know what he fought Mustafa or he fought somebody like that's fine, or but I'm tired of it. I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest. I like Gunther.
Oh goodness.
I like seeing Gunther squash people. That's what I like seeing from Gunther on the chest. But Veer Mahan, now I'm not gonna lie, the little submission move, the camera clips to the side looks cool, but I'm not feeling Veer Mahan. Lunchable break at best. All right. Next on the trash list goes to somebody we ain't seen in a long time, and I hate to do it. He's a good guy, but Cesaro, I'm sorry, buddy, you're trash.
He's washed.
We ain't seen you in a long time, and even when we was seeing you, it wasn't much from you. You was losing a lot, so I hate to say it, you're on the trash list, buddy. And we're gonna go to our last trash. I like that. No, not even the last trash, because we ain't talked about Trash Man Twitty yet, so we ain't got to the last trash yet. But right now we're gonna talk about the last other piece of trash we got. The SmackDown Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey, is trash.
She's the trash can.
The trash can. The trash one man. Like,
there you go.
I don't want to spend much time on Ronda because she don't deserve it.
No.
They shouldn't have put the belt on her.
Not promoting her.
We're not even going to waste our time. You guys know why she's trash. We're just going to say she's trash.
End of story. Mic drop.
Now, we're going to go to the fire list. See, we different. We're going to keep it pushing. We're going to give you some fire. We're going to give you some sauce. We got to call it the sauce list. Yeah, forget the trash. Forget the fire. We're going to change it up. It's the sauce list. If you're on this list, you got the drip. You got the sauce. You the guy. So we're going to keep it pushing to the first member of the sauce list right here on the Casual Wrestling Takeover of WTFW goes to you the twos, but we the ones, the bloodline.
It's a bloodline show this year.
They got all the belts.
Yep.
They got all the sauce.
Yep.
They dripping.
Yep.
What more you want from the group? Nothing. They gonna unify the tag team belts and have all the drip and all the sauce. Bloodline. And just so you know, we listening, Trash Man Twitty, you guys ain't the ones. You guys just the wannabe ones. You the twos, and we the ones. Just so you know. But we're going to keep it pushing. The next group that's got all the sauce, all the drip, goes to RK Bro. And we're going to give you props when you deserve it, right? We know you're going against Bloodline. We know you're going to lose the titles to them, and that's okay. You still dripping. You still got the sauce. You still got the fans. Shout out to RK Bro. Moving on. Obviously, this person's got the sauce. He got a lot of momentum right now.
Yes, he do.
And he hot.
Yes, he is.
The American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Woo!
Say it twice because he deserves it.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Cody Rhodes is on a different level. Like,
for someone who just came back, you act like it seems like this man's been here for a few good years. These fans act like somebody just walking out and they praise him.
Yeah, like I
love it.
He's established from day one.
Yes.
He came in established. He came in credible. And for all you people saying, oh, it's got to be Drew. It doesn't have to be Drew.
It doesn't.
It can be Cody Rhodes.
Could be.
And I would prefer Cody Rhodes. I don't think Drew deserves it. But somebody like Cody, that's a good push for my man. I'm with that. But we're going to keep it pushing. Oh my God. How can we forget about this person? Who got all the drip? Who the drip god? Drip king. Seth freaking Rollins. Drip. Hey, what more can we say about Seth freaking Rollins? But drip god, drip king, sauce. But we're going to keep it going.
Another year in a row.
Hey, bad boy. But they still ain't put the belt on him.
Not yet.
And he still lose all the time.
He could.
And guess what? We still got him on the sauce list.
That's right.
Get you some of that. All right. Okay. The next person on the sauce list, which some of you guys ain't going to agree with, but guess what? It's the Casual Wrestling Takeover WTFW. I don't give a crap. I do what I want to do. My wife do what she want to do.
That's
and
right.
We taking over. So I got on the sauce list Ezekiel. I want to hear Zeke speak. I'm here for it. Hey, now if they can get a doppelganger to come in and play Elias, oh, I'm dead. But regardless, Zeke on another level. I like it.
That's right.
Let's keep going. Okay, we're gonna give you some NXT. We're gonna give you some NXT because y'all want to stay up here and talk about Nikita. She cold. Nikita, she cold. We're gonna tell you somebody this got the sauce. This got the drip.
And somebody who people may not choose, but that's okay because this woman has so much potential and she's doing so much already.
That's right.
And you just have to give her props.
Give her props. We're going to go with Wendy Chu. If you don't watch NXT, Google search Wendy Chu. Great gimmick. Funny.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm locked in for that.
Love it.
Let's keep going. Oh, man. You know who it is. The next person on the sauce list, or should we say the miss list, goes to Oscar. Bringing back the green mist. Hey, round of applause for Oscar. You did it. Now you're not going to take the belt, or maybe she will.
Maybe she will.
Hey, we got to see. We haven't seen much from Bianca lately.
We've seen crazier things happen in 30 seconds.
We have, but shout out to Oscar, and we're going to keep going. Next on the sauce list, presented to you by the Casual Wrestling Crew, goes to Omos, MVP, and Cedric Alexander. And before you guys say, man, he going to the hurt bit. Hey, just listen to me. Omos gave you the best match of his career. The cage match was entertaining. And yes, it got kind of wacky there, you know.
It did get a little confusing.
But it was a great match, and you haven't seen Omos look like that. For everybody saying, MVP ain't helping Omos. I can see the difference in Omos. I can see better in Omos. And Cedric Alexander keep trying to get back in the group. It's funny to me.
I love it.
It's entertaining.
I do. Cedric's hilarious.
And shout out to Bobby Lashley. I'm not crapping on Bobby Lashley.
Shout out to Bobby. I'm not huge on Bobby Lashley, but I'll give the man his dues.
All right, now.
And then now I had to put this on the list, so Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan didn't know about this one.
But I'm going with it.
Let's go with it because this woman, she is so much more than what people give her credit for.
That's right.
And she has so much that in the future we can see coming. On
the sauce list.
I bet you guys could maybe imagine who this could be.
They don't know. They don't know? They're not Casual Wrestling fans.
I guess we should tell them.
They Trash Man Twitty fans.
Tell them.
None other than Sonya Deville.
That's right. Sonya.
Her gimmick. Now, I wish they would have let her stay as the WWE official because I really felt like that she could have got the title and just played the I'm the official, I don't have to fight you role.
Exactly.
She's a great heel.
She's a great heel.
The crowd hates her.
Yes, they do.
But they need to put her more in a primetime spot.
I agree.
When she went against Bianca, they should have been at the pay-per-view.
Yes.
They could have built this out to Hell in a Cell.
That would have been amazing.
Would have been a great match. And she can wrestle.
She can wrestle. She has great potential in that ring.
You hear that, Nikita Lyons?
Yes, Nikita.
That's somebody that can wrestle.
Okay, take notes. Lay down.
All right. Anyway, now we got to give you a couple more trash before we get out of here. Because, Kanye, Trash Man Twitty wants to act like he don't know what's going on. So, number one, for the casual wrestling fan trash list, Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, no.
Trash. Absolute trash. And guess what, Trash Man Twitty? Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan is a Patriots fan, sir. So I'm laughing at you and Russell Wilson and Beast Mode. How was that Super Bowl for you, buddy? Ooh. And trash to the 12th man, too. They trash too. The worst fans in wrestling is in Washington. You didn't know? That's why you keep hitting them up on Twitter and they're not coming to your state, sir. Because your state's trash. Ooh. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan, we done been to 2 WWE events, going to a third one, which is SummerSlam in our city of Nashville, Tennessee.
At Nissan Stadium.
Now,
did you hear that?
Tell them again. Because let me tell you something, Trash Man Twitty. This is what a wrestling town and city look like.
That's right.
We in the South. We built wrestling. Do you hear me? Ask Jerry Lawler down in Memphis.
Legend coming down here.
Ask Memphis Mark, who wasn't Memphis wrestling like, in Tennessee wrestling. We built it. So you keep doing your little tweets and you let us know how they go for your Trash Man Twitty. And you know what? I'm going to give a 5 to this little co-host, the Mean Lions. Now, let me just say this, though, buddy. I'm changing your name. You ain't the Mean Lion no more. Now you Mean the Mean. Just like Mean Gene Oakland. Now you Mean the Mean. So I helped you out. Hey, I gave you a cool nickname, buddy, so awesome. You can thank me later. But Trash Man Twitty, I heard you calling me out. That's okay. I had to show up. I had to let you know. I hear people tell me, "Oh, Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan, they call you trash over there because they want to get a little clickbait for the show." And I like your show. Let me just be clear. I like the show. Just like I like, y'all like when I take over the voicemail. But I bet you really like it when we take over WTFW.
I bet you love it.
So we gave you our trash list, our fire list. Our sauce list and our Lunchable breaks. And guess what? Something else too for you, Trash Man Twitty. Instead of saying Lunchables is your sponsor, shouldn't Waste Management be your sponsor? Ooh. Since you're giving out trash, since you trash and all that. Just saying. But we're going to get out of here. I ain't going to sit up here and waste all your time. Because guess what? I'm going to mic drop you just like that, buddy. And we got the takeover coming in 2 weeks. So get your voicemails in. Write your emails in a couple weeks to the WWE Podcast. And we'll read your emails live on our show. That's and Trash Man Twitty, I invite you to send me an email. Okay. We'll read your email too in its entirety. Because we ain't scared. Because nobody's safe, sir. So we give you a due. And I hope you like being trash for a day. You get to be trash on our list. Shout out to Waste Management. Shout out to Lunchables. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Mean the Mean. Shout out to Trash Man Twitty. Shout out to DJ Kuzmo. Shout out to me. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to everybody who's listening at home. And we'll catch you next time.
All right. Wow. That was a lot of info. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan finally getting back to us. That was great. I loved it. Mean to Mean. Thanks, guys. That's an awesome nickname. I think it's catchy. It's funny. It's cool. That is fire. And you know what? Let's just say, if you want Mean to Mean, you got him. All right? Because, oh, hell no. I cannot agree with you trashing my Seahawks. Come on, guys. The Seahawks. I mean, you said you're a Patriots fan. What have they done since Brady left? What have they done? Come on now. So, trashing my whole state, Washington State? Come on, that's trash. Man, I'm just going to get right into it, bro. Nikita Lyons is way better than Lash Legends. Oh, I'm sorry, than Trash Legend. Yeah. Trying to compare Nikita to Ronda Rousey. Come on, man. We all know Rousey is trash. And Of course, you can give anybody 6 to 8 months, and they're gonna look good. I'm not talking about 6 to 8 months. I'm talking about right now. And Nikita Lyons is the real deal. All right. So, like I said, you wanted Nemean, you got him. All right. Dogging on my girl Alexa Bliss. Come on, man. She just came back. Her gimmick's kind of 50-50 right now, and I like it. I think that's going to be long-term storytelling. Alexa Bliss is fired. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold on. Oh, no way. I'm getting a phone call right now, guys. Hold on. Let me answer this. What up? Hello?
Yo.
What up?
Do you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
You can hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what Casual said?
Did you get my text?
I got your text. And I got the email. I peeped the audio because, I'm out here enjoying myself. I'm on vacation, Namean line. I'm on vacation. And I couldn't stand by.
I'm right there with you, man. They calling you trash man Twitty? You're my boy, man. That is trash.
Trash man Twitty. Come on, man. Low key. It's kind of lit, but trash. You know what I'm saying? But
low key, the nicknames are kind of fire. I will give them that, but you can't call my boy trash.
Mean to mean, like that's homage to Mean Gene Okerlund. Like I gotta go with that. I'm with that. That to me was actually fire.
I'm with it too, and they brought him out. It's mean to me now.
Mean to me. You know what? And that's the man I want because, bruh. I know you a 12th man. What you think about that 12th man disc?
Bro, can dog my Seahawks. We are 12 man strong. Come to our stadium.
You were a Washington wrestling fan. How about him calling our whole state trash? Like,
bro, what? Bro, we have the longest boo in history. Come on now, call us trash.
That's trash. What's trash is he's from down south and he's a Patriots fan. That's trash.
It's trash too.
And I'm gonna go on some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like well, I'm here. Since I'm here, I might as well do the rest of the episode with you. Like I was happy on vacation.
Let's finish this out strong, bro.
I was happy. I'm sitting here. I got my drink with a little umbrella in it. I got palm trees up over my head. Palm Springs is gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. The Palm Springs is fire. I gotta say that right now.
It's episode 7, bro. We're here.
It's episode 7. We're here. And a casual wrestling fan. It took him 3 weeks. 3 weeks to respond. That right there is trash. Let's see. I'm gonna go through his email. I'm gonna go through it. You want to hear what I got about it?
Let me hear.
All right. I'll give him this. Bloodline. Yeah, that's fire. RK Bro, fire. Cody Rhodes, fire. Seth F. Rollins, fire. Wanting to hear Zeke speak? Yeah, that's fire. And Wendy Chu's fire. And did he just listen to all our episodes and just copy us?
It sounds like he
listens to him for clout.
Yeah.
We using his name for clout, he says. I think he's using our info for clout. All right. Get your own material, Casual. Get your own material. Trash. Sonya Deville? Nah, bruh. Nah. Trash. Sonya Deville's trash. Like
she deserves to be buried for a little bit.
Yeah, I can't defend her right now. I will say she is, she's on the trash list and not the lunchable list. I want to see her get punched in the face.
Yeah, but she's now that she's not an official, she's at the bottom of the pool. She's got to work her way to the top. She don't just get to be put there. So a couple squash matches, I'm cool with.
100%. Casual calling us wannabe ones. Trash. We know who the ones is.
There's only one.
It's these ones.
These ones.
The ones.
The ones.
I'm just gonna say, Casual. I feel like we need to talk a little more. You know what I'm saying? He said give Lash Trash, Trash Legend, whatever, Stanky Trash, whatever her name is, give her 6 months. Nah. In NXT, you get 90 days. 90 days. So I say this. I say in 90 days, we revisit this.
Let's see who goes up.
I'm saying
two, so I'm with it. At the end,
in 90 days, we revisit it, and one of us has to go over. We'll know by then.
The better wrestler will win, and we will see.
Did you put Veer Mahan on the trash list? Did I hear that right?
Bro, you heard right.
Veer Mahan?
You heard right. He's a beast. There's nothing trash about what he did.
There's nothing trash. Nothing.
He's a beast, and he can squash anybody he wants, and I'm cool with it.
Nah,
so him putting Veer Mahan on the trash list is trash.
I feel like that alone, and the fact he's still defending Lash Legend, but we're gonna give it 90 days. 90 days.
No, it's Trash Legend, bro.
Trash Legend. Oh, my bad. Trash Legend.
It's Trash Legend, yeah.
The Trash Legend. She's in the same group with Nikki Trash.
Yes.
Happy Trash. Oh, and let's see. There's one more guy who's on the trash. What's his name? He's with Butch and Sheamus. Ridge Trash.
Ridge Trash.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm gonna keep him on the trash list. That's what I'm saying. But I invite him, and we're gonna give it 90 days. 90 days. And this is really, I know Miss Casual Wrestling Fan was throwing some lines in there. But I'm not lying about nothing. No pun intended. She's not on the trash list. She's on the safe list. She's the only one that's safe as of now.
For now.
For now. WWE, like if we end up getting a shot to the dome, like we got to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like because that is one of my. I'm gonna get to it. I'll wait a sec, but I will say this. Shout out to Casual Wrestling Fan. He's still on the trash list to me. I'm still not happy. I feel like we're going to have to revisit this. And, if our fans want him back on here, I say that we'll let the fans decide. How's that? Like MJF, we'll see. We'll let the fans speak.
I mean, you know me. The fans and what they want is what I want. So let's hear it. Let's hear from y'all. Get at us at our Twitter. WTFW trash, let us know what you think. Send us an email because
we want the smoke. And right now, that's the only thing that's fire about Casual Wrestling Fan. He actually came at us. He ain't scared. I respect that.
Oh, he came hard, and I respect it too. So, like you said, shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan.
Yes, we will bring you guys. We're in 90 days. We're revisiting. And I say in 90 days, no, it's going to be, since this will be round 2, I say in 90 days, we bring him on the show. I don't want a phone call because, I feel like he's ducking us still. I feel like he's still ducking us.
I'm with it.
You with it?
I'm with it. We're putting
the challenge out there. 90 days, Casual Fan. And no, it's a tag team match. And it's me and mean to mean. I think that's fire, bro. That's fire. You've now officially gotten, not rebranded, an evolution of a character.
Yes.
And it feels so good because I feel like now you can just let out a little bit more of that anger, a little bit more of that trash.
I mean, I'm a lion at heart, man. And if they called me out, they want mean to mean, they got him. He's here to stay.
He's here to stay. And Trash Man Twitty, man, you mean, he not you. Well, you are mean to mean, but it sucks to giggle at myself. It sucks. It's low key fire. Like, go ahead, say it. Do you think the Trash Man Twitty? That's shit. It's crap.
It is also a good nickname. I'll give him that. So the nicknames, Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan, the nicknames are fire.
I ain't keeping it though.
Oh no. Mr. Casual, and you're staying on the trash list for now. So
yes, it is. In 90 days, we challenge you to round 2 tag team match, and we're doing it all on the podcast. Miss Casual Wrestling Fan, Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan, Mean to Mean, and Kanye Twitty. And we're gonna show. I'm also gonna mention this. There's some. I feel like I've instigated some things in the Discord server chat. And if you're not in the Discord server chat, just sign up to Patreon. It's $1, and you get to be put in the chat with every fan from all around the world. I'm talking France, Africa, Israel, everywhere. And there seems to be a little squabbles going on in there. And I feel like we're teaching them how to do a real promo. I will say this. I will compare Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan to the likes of Edge. That was textbook promo. Like I can't be mad. I want to be mad, even though it's at me. I want to be mad, but gosh dang it! So we're going to be better now because now it's game on. The gloves are off. Mean to Mean's here. Kanye's here. I say we write in on the mailbag when they take it over. You want to do that?
Yes, yeah. I say we give him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. I think so.
Still feel like it's going to be ducking because he only does the emails. Like we don't even get a chance to do an audio. But we'll wait 90 days. 90 days.
90 days. 90 days. I got one more thing on his trash list that I need to comment on real quick that I just cannot let slide.
What is it?
You cannot, again, another one. How are you going to dog on Liv Morgan? How are you going to dog
Ruby
Liv
Riot?
Morgan?
Really? Really, Ruby? What?
Ruby is a complete lunchable break. She's not even trash. She's a lunchable break. I don't want to even see her on the screen. Her promo work is absolutely terrible. And, she's all right in the ring, but I think she's not any better than Liv Morgan. So I don't know.
I feel like they're just hating on Liv at this point. They just hate Liv because it's like the way people hate Nickelback. They just do it because it's fun.
It's low-hanging fruit, man.
Low-hanging fruit. Be better, Casual. Casually be better.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And like I said, again, none of this yet is aimed at Miss Casual Wrestling Fan because we've had a rule that no one's safe, right?
Oh, that is the number one rule. No one's safe.
She is the only exception to the rule at this point. We're showing that respect. You know what I'm saying?
We'll give her that.
Yeah. But it's game on at 90 days. 90 days. We'll revisit this in 90 days. And we're going to make an event out of it. We're going to have everybody give us their trash list. And we'll basically have everybody else, all the fans, send in their trash list. We'll all four debate them and break them down.
And, with how good Nikita Lyons is and how bad Trash Legend is, I don't even think we'll need to wait 90 days. We'll know before then. So
I think Trash Legend might be designated for assignment by then. Maybe she'll be hanging out with Cesaro.
Oh, man.
Speaking of which, that's the last one for me. Well, this is the last. Casual has taken up enough of this show. All right. But how you throw someone without a job, someone who's not employed, on the trash list? That right there is trash, my friend. I mean, that's like hitting a mud puddle on a homeless guy on the corner. Okay, that's trash. All right, trash.
You're beating a dead horse.
Low hanging fruit. Low hanging.
Mr. Casual Wrestling Fan, do better. All right.
I expected better.
I expect better too.
Yeah, I'm not saying he was horrible, but I expected better.
That's it. Just do better, man.
Just do better. All right, because if you can't, that's trash. All right. We're done with that. We got him out of the way.
Let's move on. Well, yeah, like you said, he's taken up enough of the show. We'll revisit it later on. I know you're on vacay. Have you watched all week? You got some fire?
You sent me the text message and that Casual was responding. So what I did is I went ahead, got up this morning, and I crash coursed every show this morning. I went from SmackDown to Raw to NXT, and then I went back and watched Dynamite because I'd already seen Rampage because we're doing the AEW review. So I'd already seen Rampage, but I crash coursed them all, because I have some stuff, man. It was a good week.
It's another good week. Yeah. I already got in some fires earlier, but let me hear what you have to say, man.
Well, I mean, for me, I mean, it really started with my first trash is Cedric Alexander. They make him look like a punk. I think some people think it's funny. I think it's ridiculous. Right now, Cedric Alexander coming in and interrupting all the time is trash. The 52 growls from Omos, still trash. The countdown, they had a countdown to Cody Rhodes coming onto the show. That's telling you that your show's too long. 3 hours is too long. You have to have a countdown to keep people around for Cody Rhodes. Like, that was trash to me.
And also, what happened to the element of surprise, man?
Right? Right?
That's like, you don't need to tell me what your plans are. Just do it. And if it's good, it'll go over. You don't tell me what to like. We tell you. We the fans.
Yeah, I don't need a countdown for Cody Rhodes of all people, because when Cody Rhodes shows up on the TV, it's fire. He's on fire. So I don't need a countdown. You're robbing me of, like you said, the anticipation of when he's going to be there. And if you want me to watch the whole show, then why are you giving me a countdown timer? Because if Raw wasn't doing that well lately, I would have just watched something else and fast forwarded.
Exactly.
All right. Besides that, I got Lashley winning by throwing by going through the cage. I thought that was a nice spin. I thought that was kind of fire. But then the zip line, not zip lines, but zip ties, that took away from the whole element of the cage falling apart. Like, you can do better, WWE. There's no other thing you could have used.
We've seen people get thrown through the cage before. It's not that hard. So, and especially you have a man like Omos throwing another big man like Lashley at the cage, it shouldn't be that hard to leave the side loose and let him fall out. So I agree with you there. That is trash.
Why did every title have to be showing up in a title match on SmackDown? Like, for real. Like, they're just throwing title matches around like it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
WWE has pay-per-views.
Exactly.
I think that's trash. There was not enough Lunchables. I did not have DJ Kuzmo has been gone, so my Lunchable stash has gone down. But the Miz, Austin Theory, Mustafa Ali, that whole segment. As soon as the Miz is on, now he's back to Lunchable break for me.
100%. 100%. The guest referee thing, especially when it's the Miz, is like, what are you doing?
No, it's Lunchable break. Miz is Lunchable break. However, his pants that he borrowed from some 9-year-old, that was trash.
That's trash.
Veer Mahan, still fired. We can't say enough about Veer Mahan. And finally, everyone asked for him to have someone to actually, it was kind of a squash, but not really, because in the same episode, we got to see Omos work in the ring and actually have to sell. And then we also saw Veer Mahan sell for Mustafa, and I thought it was fire. I mean, the Veer Mahan is fire. It's a slow roll, and it's fire.
Fire.
The Mysterio's coming back. Trash.
So
trash.
I'm a huge Ray fan. So seeing Ray come back, I'm with it. But
it's Dominic, really. It's Dominic for me.
When you put Dominic by his side, it's just like, man, I'm checked out now. So you could have let Ray come back on. This is the perfect time to let Ray come back on his own, prove himself against Veer. Dominic should still be in a hospital bed somewhere, So
yeah, he should be in a hospital bed, or he should be on like AEW Dark. I mean, because in my mind, you're still on it, but that's the low. AEW Dark. You know what I'm saying? What else do I got? The announcer messing up. I know Vince ate him alive in his headset. He said, "This Saturday we're gonna have the unification match," and then Corey Graves is like, "No, Friday." He forgot Friday Night SmackDown was. The tag title match finally happening. That to me is fire. But then the 5200th day that we've had a match between the Usos and RK Bro, to me that's getting trash. Like,
it's getting stale. So
every episode, every show, because the brand split's not there.
Every match is an interference, a disqualification, some kind of, the best match that they had so far was when they had McIntyre come join the crew. That Backlash match was the best match they've done so far. So
they're beating it down. And the same thing happened before when you had the New Day and the Usos for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like their matches are good. I'm not saying they're not good, but I'm seeing it on every single show, and I want to see something else. Give me them on a pay-per-view, put them in the cage, and let's just finish it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it'll end right. This I think the knee from Riddle to Roman Reigns is going to cause Roman Reigns to interfere and actually cost even his own boys from getting the titles.
100%.
I don't think they unify them on SmackDown. I do not believe that. But Riddle's knee to Reigns was fire.
Yes, fire.
And then only thing else from Raw. Let's see. No, it's actually from the mailbag people. People calling in and trying to get around the 3-minute rule by doing 2 different voicemails. That's trash.
Trash.
You got 3 minutes. Trash. If Kuzmo can do it in 3 minutes, you can do it in 3 minutes. All right, that is trash. And even on that, the mailbag. Let's stay with the mailbag. I got some stuff from the mailbag. You know what I'm saying? Asking Matt to impersonate Michael Cole doing It's Boss Time, that's ultimate trash. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that to the boss. No one's safe, but it's not on the WTFW podcast. We're on his show. You can't do that. That's trash.
That's trash.
We know that makes him mad. The roll-ups. The roll-ups. Again, I'm over it. Unless it's Woods. I don't like it. And shout out to the Ringside Podcast. They keep, hollering us out on Twitter when that right there is fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fire to those guys. But should we slide in some Lunchable breaks? I mean, I know you got some Lunchables.
I got a couple Lunchable breaks.
I got a lot left, but I mean, I feel like, I invaded your show.
Yeah, but this is our show, so I'm glad you're here, because the fans needed to hear it. So, but number one Lunchable break for me, hands down, Serena Deeb. Cannot stand her. Her promo work is just cringy. Everything that she does is cringy. She might be all right in the ring, but I'll give
her that. Her in-ring work is solid, 100%.
It's good.
Everything else,
it's not enough to compensate for how bad she is on the mic. Like, there's been some bad people, but it's just fumble after fumble. She just sounds uncomfortable. She's literally shaking in the middle of the ring like she's just terrified. And just do better.
The whole I put implants in my body. Come on. No one. Trash. All right. What else you got for a Lunchable?
Lunchable break. Still, I mean, we may as well just put it on the perma Lunchable list. The 24/7 title. Like, what are we doing? The only thing that keeps that relevant is R-Truth.
Put it on. I will say this though: is you missed this whole era because it happened before you came back in. But Carmella and R-Truth together, as he held the title, and they were a pairing. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of the greatest things that, I mean, that's where the 24/7 title really came from. You know what I'm saying? But seeing him run into Carmella and be like, "Oh, you back?" And her even hinting at helping him, I'm interested in that. Get that title onto R-Truth and Carmella, and you know what? It'll become relevant again.
Yeah, 100%. Another perma Lunchable break. Madcap and Happy. Can we just
done?
Can we just stop with it, please? Can we just not
anymore? Lunchable. We're moving on already.
Lunchable. Ruby Soho. We already talked about it earlier. She's terrible on the mic. Her in-ring work is sloppy lately. I just don't want to see her anymore. Pretty Deadly.
Come
on,
bruh.
They came in and they just instantly get the titles, and I need to see more from them before I just.
I don't. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it. All right, because we're very careful. There's certain things we don't talk about here. Because I mean, we don't need people to get up in their feelings and whatnot. But I'm gonna say it. All right, it has nothing to do so much with their gimmick. All right, what it has to do is them forcing this. They're almost making fun of their own gimmick.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't think I like, because that's also what I have written down here. I don't like WWE shoving them down my throat.
And WWE loves to do it. We as fans decide who goes over. We, the fans, you, me, everyone else decides who goes over, not creative. You can push it all you want, but if the gimmick doesn't work, the gimmick doesn't work. If the characters don't work, the characters don't work. So I'm over WWE trying to tell me who to like.
We have champions that I'm not even emotionally invested in any way.
So actually, you're right. That's not even a lunchable. That is trash. Pretty Deadly have titles right off the bat is trash. I'm going to give them that because I want to see. I need to see more from them before I can just decide. So I mean, I think their work is decent, but you don't just get to walk right in and be handed anything. So until they give me more, they're trash.
Agreed.
That most of my lunchable breaks are done. So, I got lots of fire and trash though. So let's keep getting into it.
Well, then,
let's take a little lunchable break, get some snacks, get some food in us, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that fire and a whole ton of trash.
Yeah, sounds good.
And we are back, and like always, we don't know if we actually are back from a commercial break, but that was our lunchable break. How was your lunch?
Yeah, it was good.
What kind did you have? What kind did you have?
I had the little, the ham and cheese crackers ones.
Yeah, I had the turkey and cheese. The
classic.
Classics. But
the classic.
Let's just jump right back up into it. I got some fires. And I say we just get a bunch of fires out of the way because we know people want the trash list, and we got a good trash list today.
Yeah, let's knock it out.
All right, so here I'll just go through a bunch of fires, and then you go through a bunch. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so let's say I already talked about the Ringside Podcast, but I can't do that enough. Big shout out to the Ringside Podcast. I really dig podcasts supporting other podcasts. That means a lot to me in person. AJ possibly going to the Judgment Day. That to me is fire.
Fire.
Absolute fire. Let's see. Humberto Carrillo selling for Finn Balor. Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness. That was fire. Liv doing the too sweet. That was fire. When I know it's a lunchable break, almost in a way, but not quite. But when Kevin Owens and the Alpha Academy are trying to figure that the DNA test, and they said it's contaminated by barbecue sauce, I giggled my butt off. That was fire.
That was fire.
KO wearing the Sami Zayn shirt. I know they're best friends, but I like it when wrestlers support other wrestlers. That was fire.
I thought so too.
Yep. Let's see. Bliss's new music, fire. Bliss's new gimmick, fire. Bliss's new ring attire, fire. Absolute fire. Let's see. What else did I got? Let's see. The Cody's promo. Yes, they had a countdown to it, but when we finally got to it, that's why I didn't need a countdown. His promos, my goodness, fire.
Yeah, it's textbook.
R-Truth serving divorce papers. R-Truth is fire to me. That's funny. That didn't have anything to do with the 24/7 title, it had to do with a horrible storyline. But R-Truth still doing anything to me is fire. And likewise, Carmella possibly rejoining R-Truth. Oh, please, fire.
Yeah, fire.
Asuka bringing back the mist spray. And Casual said it too. That's fire. Solo Sequoia, one word.
Fire.
Like extreme fire. Solo Sequoia, if you are not watching NXT, at least peep the youngest Uso, Solo Sequoia. His ring work is amazing. His promos are amazing. He's 100% believable. I do not believe he stays on the NXT roster that long. The whole Braun break. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, he doesn't even have to. The fact that the bloodline is so over right now, it's just, I mean, he gives me more of his father's vibes. Rikishi, I get a lot more Rikishi vibes from Solo than I do from the Usos. I like he pays homage to his pops a lot, and I appreciate that. I like him a lot. I think he'll go far quick.
Yes. Braun Breaker and what's his name? I'm just having a brain fart. Gacy.
Joe Gacy.
That's fire. The whole cinematic of it, the whole fact that NXT is a movie, it's like watching a TV series every week. It's fire. It's something different. You get to do something different. And I'm with it. I'm all in on NXT's 2.0. It to me was hard for me to get into in the beginning. Really hard. You heard me really crying in the beginning. But everything that they're doing with that is fire. Mandy versus Indy Hartwell. Yeah, give it to me. Give me some more fire. And that does it for my NXT. I have a couple, fires from AEW. Samoa Joe's finisher. Oh my goodness.
Fire.
I don't even know what it's called. It's like an upside down cradle. I don't even know what it's called, but he did the Karafuda clutch when he was in WWE, but his finisher is fire to me. Wardlow, the beatdown with Wardlow. I mean, the storytelling there is so great that the beatdown of him, it worked,
worked.
And it was fire.
The man didn't flinch once.
He took 9 lashes without flinching.
He took 9 before he finally. He didn't, and it wasn't even a flinch. He just lost it. He got mad because, anyone would get mad in that situation. But those first 9 blows, he just stood there and not even a grimace. The man is a beast.
Real lashes.
Yeah.
Fire. Maki Ito, am I saying it right?
Maki Ito, the woman, great. She's a huge superstar in Japan, and I heard that she literally wrestled in Japan, got on a flight, came to Dynamite, and wrestled the same day from Japan. That's fire. That's dedication. Her whole gimmick's awesome. She looks great in the ring. I'm with a lot of these Japanese wrestlers that we're getting introduced to. I'm loving it.
And the chemistry with her and Britt Baker was very apparent.
Yeah. I went back and I looked at the tag team match that they did together like a year ago.
Oh,
that's why they're friends, and it was great. The Japanese fans or the Japanese wrestlers right now, to me, all of them are fire.
Fire. Anything Adam Cole's doing right now? I mean, I love the fact that these matches that he's done in the tournament are against real people, and he's getting real wins. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's good for his progression because I'm a big Adam Cole fan. You saw my I don't know if I sent you the video of me impersonating Adam Cole in Palm Springs when I came up the escalator.
I saw it.
Fire. I'll put that on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But Adam Cole, they're building them correctly, and it took them a long time to get to this point. But I do love all of the elite actually banding together right now. I really do enjoy that. I don't know how long it'll last, but I like a heel version of the Young Bucks too. I do like this heel version of the Young Bucks. And that takes me to my last fire of AEW was the beatdown of Sting. That's fire to me because one, he took a beatdown, and I want him to be believable. He gets to no sell a lot of moves and a lot of hits. So this was believable to me, especially when he took that double V trigger. I was okay, because you can't just hit him with a chair because I know he's wearing that big old flak jacket. Yeah, but seeing Sting actually, not take the bumps, but actually believably, look like he was getting beat down for once. I appreciated that.
I'm with it. I agree with you.
I know it's 100%. A hard sell. It's a hard sell. Like, I'm basically saying that Sting getting beat up was fire, but it is for storytelling and character progression. Like, he's Sting, he gets to take shots with the chair and no sell him.
He's a legend.
So, that's my fire. Let me see. Let me see if I have any random fires, and then we'll get yours because, I'm really looking forward to the Lunchable break, or not the Lunchable, but the trash list today, and I don't want to mention anything from Casual. We're going to revisit Casual at the end of the show. How's that? Because I got some stuff still. I'm still mad. I'm mad that I actually giggle at the nickname he gave me. That makes me mad. That's trash. I'm putting that on the trash list. But hey, the fact that you know what, I don't have no more fire right now because all I have is trash after this. So you keep the positivity going. What's any last fires we got?
All right, I'll throw some fires in there. I got a couple of really good ones in my opinion. I think that the 3-way tag match with FTR.
Oh.
FTR,
okay.
Swerve and Keith Lee, and then you have Powerhouse and Ricky Starks. They're gonna do the 3-man tag match or the 3-way tag match. Amazing. And then they're also before that they're gonna do a 3-way singles match for the FTW title. Fire. Absolute fire. I think they're hinting at this 3-way. They've been hinting at it for a while. They're putting a lot of
trios titles.
They're putting a lot of emphasis on these trios matches, and I'm with it. So 3-way anything, I'm cool with it. There's been talks about them introducing trio titles soon, and I'm all for them promoting it, getting it in our heads. 3-way this, 3-way that. I'm with it. So that is fire. So the fall from glory, Swerve and Keith Lee's new move, fire.
Wow.
Fire.
Wow. Fire. One more time. Fire.
The JAS versus the BCC and Kingston Kingston and Santos and Ortiz, that whole storyline is fire right now in my opinion.
Absolutely fire.
Jericho comes out there and says to Regal, "It's good to see you. I thought you would be dead by now." Man, and Regal almost broke character. It was absolute gold. The look on his face was like, man, you're right, because I thought I'd be dead by now too. So I thought that was absolute gold.
I liked him cutting his own music and cutting the crowd off from singing along. I thought that was fire.
Yeah, it's great to see the heel work. Like I've been here. It's been touchy for me here and there with Jericho because I grew up seeing Y2J and the Attitude Era and how great of a heel he was back then. So, he has the bar is set so high for him, but what they're doing right now, it's great. So I'm happy to see it. I think that's fine.
How awesome would it be? How big of a pop do you think it would be if when he came out one time, you heard "Break the Wall Down"?
Yeah. Oh man,
bro.
100%. Yeah.
Bro.
You could do a lot with that. So I'm happy to see it. And Jericho's
one more
a legend.
thing on Jericho. One more thing though, his physique.
Oh yeah, I mean when.
Wow. He every week.
Yeah, he's obviously putting in the work, and that is fire. I appreciate that. Like you said, Maki Ito, amazing. Shout out also to Konosuke Takeshita. The man put on him, and Adam Page's match was a burner.
Wow.
Amazing.
That blew my mind.
Yeah. So great. So good. Adam Page using the GTS to win the match the way that CM Punk used his buckshot lariat to win his match last week. Just gold. Awesome storytelling. I love it. And
by the way, I still hate Hangman Adam Page. He still sucks.
Yeah, you know me, man.
That was for Carl. That was for our listener out there, Carl. I just want him to know the Hangman Adam Page still trash.
He's been going over for me more and more every week.
He's been over on me, but he's still going to be on my track. I'm a fan, and I don't like either one of them. MJF all the way.
Speaking of MJF, everything he does is fire, and I love what's going on right now between WWE, AEW. There's so many subtle shots. If you're a big fan, then you see them, you hear them, and you notice them. They're doing similar things here and there to see who can one up the other. Like we just had The Miz do a bunch of guest referees. Who's about to guest referee Wardlow's match? MJF.
Yep.
The war is back. Might not be Monday Night War. They might not be back and forth on the same night, but they're going to war. You got subtle little things like
it's creative going to war, not the owner.
Exactly, it is, and I love to see it. It brings out the best in both sides, and I think that's why we're getting such great wrestling right now. So I'm happy to see it. Most of all of the fire that you hit on, I'm with it. Again, Edge, everything he does, he's perma fire. You got,
and shout out to what he's doing for Damian Priest. You know what I'm saying? Damian
100%.
Priest is looking better and better every week on the microphone, and I appreciate, because Edge, we always say it, he should do you need a class on doing promos, on how to actually act and do a promo. Watch Edge. Watch Edge.
Exactly. It's textbook. It's a master class on how to speak, And
right now he's on a different level. Like I can't even write down everything he says, but the words that he's using and the way that he's actually saying things is almost like poetry. That's why I know that he has a lot of influence of what he's saying in his promos. I believe he's writing them all. This whole thing, I believe it's his whole thing. And you can see in the words that he's using and how he's talking, like there's so many 2-3 word phrases he says that I'm just like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, what do you call them? Like the Saints of Fate or something? I don't remember what he called them, but it was amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
Fire. We call it fire.
Fire. There was Santos Escobar.
Woo.
Tony D's all right, but Santos is better in my opinion. Those promos are great, but I just love everything Santos Escobar is doing right now. It's fire.
He's always, to me, been a level above everybody else in NXT. He was overshadowed for a long time because when he came in, you already had your Johnny Garganos, your Ciampas, your Adam Coles, and all that. But now all those people are gone. Like, he is the new, in my mind, he's the new big dog. He's the new vet. He's the face of NXT to me.
Yes. 100%. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, most Liv joining Finn and AJ, like you said, doing the 2 Sweet. I love it.
Fire, absolute fire. I was actually hoping it would happen when they first came out.
Yeah.
And I was disappointed. I actually noticed that she kept herself away from them two, AJ and Finn, when they did it in the beginning. But when they got to it at the end, I almost don't, in my mind, because Liv is a really bad actor. She has a hard time hiding her emotions. So to me, I felt like it was something that was just spur of the moment. And them asking her to do the 2 Sweet with them, like, but that also might actually tell us that maybe that actually is going to be a faction.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I think AJ or Finn goes to Judgment Day. I really do.
And it's not too far fetched to think that all 3 of them could go to Judgment Day. I mean, they all have
just live. Whew.
They all have the potential. So I'm with it. I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Of course, again, got to give a shout out to Veer Mahan. Shout out to DJ Kuzmo. All of it. Anything Veer Mahan is doing, I'm with it. I don't care. He is a beast and he is a fire. I think that's most of the fire for the week. Couple little quick fires I got. Nathan Frazier stepping up to fight Wesley. I'm happy to see Wes fighting.
I'm happy to see Wesley fighting. I will say that's a hard one for me, but he really did get screwed. Like, we could just say it. He got screwed.
He got screwed over, and I'm happy to see him getting a little bit of time in. Nathan Frazier looks good too. He's new up and comer, and I think he looks good too. So I'm happy to see the two of them getting opportunity. That's awesome.
Their match was fun. Their match was fun.
Yeah. Then you got Indy Hartwell calling out Mandy Rose. I'm with it.
Yep.
That was awesome. I love Mandy Rose. I like Toxic Attraction, but they need to, again, like we've said many times before, the title gets irrelevant if they don't defend them.
So we need a challenger. They don't have.
So yeah, we need those challengers. So I love to see it. You got a newcomer, Thea Hale, 18-year-old girl.
Noticed that too.
Yeah, from the little snippets of the tryout video, she looked good. So, and she's only 18, hasn't even graduated high school yet. So,
yep,
I'm happy to see it. Let's see more of it.
I don't remember her name, but I like that Garcia. Was it Garcia, the little small girl that got to fight Mandy Rose a few weeks back? She's hanging out with Cora Jade now. That girl, she had a match on NXT too, and she won her qualifying match. I really liked her as well. I can't remember her name right offhand because there's so many new superstars, but she got to have the match with Mandy Rose like 3 weeks back. But she looked really, really good in the ring, and I really like the idea of getting Cora Jade away from the title picture right now.
Yeah, I agree. Which leads, another quick fire is the women's breakout tournament. I think it's awesome. We need more women. It's fun, and we need more women on the main roster. So the more you can promote down here in NXT to bring up, the better. Which again, Nikita Lyons, fire. She won the match. She's moving forward. I think eventually it's going to come down to Nikita versus Trash Legend. So.
And you know what? I think Trash Legend's actually going to go over on that.
Well,
Nikita don't need it. Nikita don't need it.
Yeah, and I agree 100%. The Creed brothers, they're fire. They deserve the titles. It should have gone to them in the first place. I don't know what happened there, but
I think the slow burn to me is what's fire. I like the slow burn and the dissension. I hope that's the right word. The dissension in Diamond Mine. I think that's fire. However, one quick trash. Did you notice the fourth member of Diamond Mine?
Yes.
Who was that?
I didn't even write his name down, and I don't recognize him at all.
They got rid of Bivens, and they got this random dude, and he just showed up there. I thought that was kind of trash. I'm just saying.
Kind of trash for sure.
Yeah. Overall, NXT and NXT as a whole, and I gotta say, AEW is on a roll right now.
Yeah,
they're both fire right now.
But yeah, the past few weeks, Dynamite has just been killer. There, I mean, like I said, you have those awesome promos from Regal, Jericho. These guys just doing amazing work, and I love to see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
fire.
That's most of my fire. Oh, and Ezekiel, love it, fire.
Ezekiel is 100% fire. That gimmick don't work any other time.
No,
and I want to see a doppelganger. I want to see Elias come out.
Yeah, 100%. They need to just put out. Will the real Ezekiel please stand up? Send out for all of those Ezekiel lookalikes and try and get someone to come out and just troll.
We don't need Ezekiel. We need Elias lookalikes. We need Elias to come out.
They need some. Yeah,
that's not Elias. That is Ezekiel.
KO sitting at the side of the ring. KO sitting at the side of the ring. That was fire. I was laughing the whole time. He would not let them say Ezekiel at all. Kept saying Elias. Super funny. Fire. I'm with it.
I will say this. Casual said this, and I mentioned this for fire. Wendy Chu, fire.
Yeah, I'm with it too.
Another gimmick that wouldn't necessarily work unless the superstar goes all in. Yeah. And Wendy Chu, I actually liked her, as the Mei Ying weird, dark, the Grudge type character, but I knew that was going to be hard to go long term because they came up with that during the COVID era, during the Thunderdome era. So her gimmick really worked in person so much. So this Wendy Chu character gimmick, I absolutely think it's hilarious watching her whoop butt in a Snuggie. I mean, it's great. And on the same reason, I think that's why I like Ito so much, because her moves reminded me a lot of Darby Allin or Orange Cassidy, the nonchalant falling on people, the theatrics. I'm with it. And so the fire. Wendy Chu, fire.
For sure, fire. I think that's all my fire.
I mean, there's been this is the third week in a row we've had really solid shows. I mean, across the board.
This is
we've had a couple bad endings.
My fire lists are bigger than my trash list.
What's your fire of the week?
Fire of the week? That's hard.
Mine is Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Period. One of the most amazing matches I've ever seen. That's to me, that's a 5-star match. To me, it is the reigning match of the year.
Yeah.
And it made it believable for Jeff Hardy to lose to Adam Cole because of that match.
Yeah. Yes, 100%. Coming out injured. A quick fire. Speaking of which, coming out from that, the Young Bucks doing their whole heel gimmick, coming in to tell Jeff Hardy he should take a little break, and Matt says, "We are not Hardy cosplayers like you. We are the Hardys." I thought that was funny. Everyone knows the Young Bucks take a huge page out of the book of the Hardys, and I thought that was really funny, really clever. Love to see it.
Oh, another quick fire for me. It was something I noticed that I never really paid attention to, was when Danhausen did his little curse on Scorpio Sky's partner outside, and then later on, he was the one that tried jumping on Wardlow's back and got powerbombed. He got cursed, and it came back to bite him. That's something I didn't notice before, and I thought that was fire.
Yeah, that's fire.
Because Hookhausen's fire to me, but Danhausen, he's fire to me. I love learning more about his gimmick, his character, everything about him. And it's a stretch at first because I had no idea who he was, but oh my goodness, I'm all in on Danhausen, and Hookhausen is absolutely beautiful pairing. In my mind, that is AEW's way of creating RK Bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Because RK Bro 420 just said, "We just kicked your you know what."
Right.
Did you notice that Riddle looked a little stoned this week?
He does every week.
Yeah, but yes. they even had the smoke in the promo.
Yeah, that was funny. I thought that was fire.
I thought that was fire. Okay. I think we got the fires.
I think we got most of the fire. Yeah. Oh, I like that since Ray Fenix is back, they put the Death Triangle back together. I like that. Pac, obviously, he's a high flyer, just like them. So I think he fits really good with the Lucha Bros, and I like that group. So I'm excited to see more from it.
Death Triangle, I always forget to mention them. But they are that fire to me. They are that fire.
Even without Pac, the Lucha Bros are one of those tag teams that just they don't quite get the respect that they deserve. And, they are one of the better tag teams out there right now. So,
and the only reason why they're underrated is because not everyone's seen them.
Yeah.
They're right up there for me with the Usos. They're right up there with me with FTR, the great tag teams of the past. I mean, even not just as a trio, but even just as the tag team, like the Lucha Bros are amazing.
Yes, they are a force to be reckoned with for sure. Hikaru Shida not being able to be in the tournament, I'm sad about. I like Hikaru a lot, but being replaced with Chris Statlander, I like that move. I like Chris Statlander. I think that it's a solid replacement, so I'm excited to see that as well.
Can we trade Chris Statlander for Serena Deeb?
Oh, please. Can we trade anybody for Serena Deeb?
Is that it?
I think that's it, yeah.
Is it time for our last personal lunchable break, and then we give everybody what they've been waiting the whole show for?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's take a little break, and we will do the trash list when we come back.
Yeah, and this may be our longest show ever, but I ain't mad.
I mean, with Mr. and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan coming on, we had to give it the time of day. So,
I mean, he did take up 18 minutes.
Minutes.
And it took him 3 weeks to come up with it. Yeah, you had 3 weeks to respond. But, I ain't even going to get into it. We'll get into it on the trash list. All right, we'll be right back. Lunchable break number 2 for us. Right meow. All right. That was a good lunchable. That was a good one.
It was good. I'm full now.
Yeah, I'm full. And, I think it's time to take out the trash. I think it's time.
Do you think? I think so too, man. I think what we should do is just get to the elephant in the room. What we should do.
Ooh, trash of the week.
The trash of the week.
Yeah, I
don't think anyone's going to disagree with us here.
Yeah, the fact that it's taking Sasha Banks walking out to make the tag titles relevant. The fact that they dropped them off and left. If this is a work, it's a great work. If it's a shoot, I'm sticking right behind Sasha Banks and Naomi. But the tag titles for the women being irrelevant, that has been trash for weeks. And trash. The fact they don't use them, just trash.
It's on Vince and creative to do better.
Why do you have the tag champions in solo competition? Why?
Yeah.
So trash.
Absolute trash.
Like that's really it.
We need to say much more about it. Everybody knows, we've been saying it for weeks now that there's no legitimacy there. So Like, and I think there's even been other people. I think it was Dax Harwood put out a tweet saying, basically kind of backing them up, saying always do and stand up for what you believe in, always, and that's they went through the same thing. That's why they're not with WWE anymore, is because even the men's division tag titles until recently with the Usos and RK Bro, the tag titles have been, hit or miss for a long time.
So women's tag titles, trash right now. Trash. Let me see what else I got. I'll go through my quick trash. More women hitting men. Trash. Lacey Evans shoving patriotism down my throat.
Trash.
Trash. Absolute trash. Von Wagner. Yep. Guess what? He's still
perma trash. That man is perma trash.
Still trash. Casual called us the wannabe ones. Well, that's trash. We are the ones. We are the ones. Johnny Lee, I said it before. John Morrison's younger brother is what I'm calling him. Same intro, same moves, same slow motion entrance. That's trash to me. Absolute trash. MJF's orange Cheeto hands. He had Cheeto hands. Looks like he ate 2 bags of Cheetos. I mean, only spray tanning his palms.
We're strong this week, bro. The spray tans were strong.
Trash. 3 to Deeb, still trash.
Yeah, no, she's not trash. She's a lunchable, bro. She doesn't even deserve to be on the trash list.
I'm with you. She's going to lunchable.
She's lunchable right now for me.
All right. What you got for trash?
I got some trash. I got on the same spray tan note, Aaliyah, when she's talking to Shotzi and Adam Pearce. Trash. She looked like she was dipped in bronzer. Like it was ridiculous. Looking like Andre the Giant on Madcap's trophy.
Oh no, trash.
Speaking of Johnny Elite, man, like when I saw him come out, I was like, cool, we got John Morrison finally back on a promotion. Let's see what he can do. And it was sloppy, to say the least. I mean, you and I have talked about it before. We put the ref on the trash list a couple weeks back for calling out spots and that kind of stuff. And Johnny Elite did it twice in that match, telling Samoa Joe where to stand so that he could catch him properly off the ropes. I don't want to see any of that. Like, you're a professional. You're going against someone like Samoa Joe, who's been doing this for decades. And the man's huge. He's going to catch you. You have to be willing to trust and risk your body. I mean, you didn't see Darby Allin telling Jeff to move to the side so he could catch him better. He just went for it and jumped. Put your body on the line for your job, because that's what your job is. So the whole pointing to the ground where you want Samoa Joe to stand, that was just absolute trash. I think that might be my biggest trash of the week, honestly.
Don't show us how it's done. Don't show us how it's done. Because you're taking it away from us.
It's literally breaking you're breaking character. You're breaking kayfabe, and I don't want to see it at trash. Jeff Hardy losing the Owen Hart semifinal, I think that's trash. Jeff is the only one in that tournament who even wrestled when Owen Hart was wrestling. He deserves it. He deserves it more than anybody there. So I think that's trash.
I can't because let me defend it though. The reason why is, I talked about it earlier, is I agree. Yeah, he deserved to win the first round for sure. He deserved to be in it more than anybody. But it worked in the match that he had with Darby, with Darby. How do you come back a week later and expect to win a match? I thought it was real. I like this selling of injury.
It's fair. I give the creative side of it the credit, but like I said, I don't think there's anybody more deserving in that tournament than Jeff. So I just personally, you might not agree with me, but I personally thought Jeff should have won the whole thing.
I think your fanboy showing.
Yeah, it is. And I've been even my fanboy for Jeff and Matt, both the Hardys, how can you not be a fan? They literally paved the way for all of these tag teams to even be what they are today. So,
Agreed there.
Yeah.
Give me some more trash.
New Day versus the Eastie Boys. Sheamus, Ridge Holland.
That's still going on?
It's stale. It's trash. After they had their matches after WrestleMania, that should have been the end of it. Move on.
Yep. Trash.
Trash. Absolute trash. A little quick fire. Me, I love merch. I love the t-shirts. Especially AEW shirts. Me and my brother were constantly on the shops looking for cool new merch, and the Hookhausen shirts, trash. Give me some good merch. We saw the fans do their homemade. They did those homemade Hookhausen shirts, and those were amazing. How can you drop the ball? That's the only one the fans want now, and you got to give it to us. The first ones that they've done so far, not impressive, not worth buying. A little bit
Find
of quick.
Fans, pay them some money, and make those.
They already own the rights to the characters. They don't even need to pay those guys anything. They should, but that's and it's not like they can go and copyright those photos because they're owned by AEW. So they can literally. Right. They should. That'd be the right thing to do, but they don't have to. They could literally pump those shirts out right now and not have a single issue with it. So I'll give me some better shirts because Hookhausen is taking off, and I want some merch. So
I'm with you.
Let's see. Asuka's promos, trash. Absolute trash. Trash. I'm with her. Like her in-ring work is awesome. She's great. The bringing back the mist, like you said, great. But her it's trash.
Trash.
It's fine with a little bit here and there, but when you give her a whole 2-minute promo and she's fumbling for her words, it's trash. Again, the interference on the matches for the Usos versus RK Bro, it's illegitimizing it. Just give me some salt. I'm tired of the roll-ups and the interference. Do something with it. So I'm happy that we're finally gonna get that match. It's got to happen. Like you said, we'll see how it goes, but at least it's finally happening. So we'll see how that happens. The Miz guest refereeing, I think I talked about earlier. Trash. Anything the Miz is just lunchable trash. I don't think he's been on the fire list once.
No.
So
no.
No. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it, honestly, for my trash.
I think that I got mine. The only trash I really have left is casual trash.
Do we got some casual trash? I think we got. Yeah,
Lash Legend is trash. Lash Legend is trash.
So I'm sorry, who?
Trash Legend.
Oh, Trash Legend. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wanting to keep Ruby Riot over Liv Morgan, trash. Putting basically, again, how do you trash Cesaro? How?
Like,
how? He doesn't even have a job.
What's the reason for kicking a man while he's down? Come on.
Yeah. I'll admit, casually, there was some fire, when Miss Casual Wrestling fans said read between the lions. Okay, that was witty. That was fire.
That was fire.
That was fire. When Casual Fan was talking, what was it? The Gunther slaps. We all agree on that.
Oh yeah, I put on the perma fire list.
They're insane. But in closing, I'll say the fact that it took him 3 minutes or 3 weeks to come up with 18 minutes, trash.
The fact that you're trashing my entire state where I live, come on, that's trash.
Come on, trash.
But we'll see more low hanging fruit.
We'll see in 90 days. We're gonna revisit this in 90 days.
100%.
But I think that's really it for the show. I think we got it.
I think we got it all in the books. Episode 7, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my pool and enjoy my Palm Springs. You know what I'm saying?
Get back to your vacay, man. Thank you for coming on. I was not expecting. So
we'll be back this weekend for the AEW review. We're still holding that down.
Yep.
And then so shout out to Mimi Burris. I can't wait until she comes back. Shout out to go ahead. You get some.
Podcast. Everybody. Michael Ritter, the boss, Mimi Burris, everyone, Mr. and Mrs. Casual Wrestling Fan. Everyone who's the Discord. Everybody who's following us on Twitter. Just follow us. We'll follow you. WTFW Trash. That's our @ on Twitter. You can let us know anything on there, and we'll follow you back. So like I say every week,
I'm gonna get us a phone number, like the mailbag. I'm gonna get us a phone number so people can easily call in and get us their list. Everybody.
I'm with it, and then that way we can even have people on the show.
Yeah.
So
no one's except for Miss Casual Wrestling Fan.
Yeah, no one's safe. And
no one.
Like I said, I say it every week. I want and love the interactions, guys. Tell us what you think. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what's trash, what's fire. Put us on the trash fit list. Put us on the fire list. No one's safe, like we say every time. So, thank you to all the fans and the listeners. Keep giving us your thoughts, and we'll go from there. We can only go up from here, man.
Only go up. Well, my name's still Kanye Twitty, but you.
Oh, it's mean to me now. So
yeah.
You guys wanted it. You guys brought it out. So Mean to Mean is here, and he's here to stay.
And so we'll be back. We'll be back next week with it.
Exactly.
Episode 8.
Episode 8 next week.
See y'all then. We out.